Good afternoon, everyone. The good news is after this, you'll have the coffee break. The not so good news is you still have to bear another 20 or so minutes with me. I'm very happy to represent Delima Oil Products Senera Berhad, DOP, to be here this afternoon in Yangon to share with you our experience in the marketing of Malaysian palm oil in the Myanmar market. DOP is a leading consumer goods manufacturer and marketer in the oils and fats categories in Malaysia, with popular brands such as Saji in the cooking oil, creamers and instant noodles category, Delima in margarine and soft oils category, which you saw was unveiled this morning, Sunbear in the peanut butter and spreads category, Purich in the personal care category, just to name a few. We had good success in the Malaysian market in fulfilling the needs of consumers, and we are hopeful that we are able to meet the discerning needs of the Myanmar consumers just as successfully. On 20 July 1969, when American astronaut Neil Armstrong first stepped onto the moon, he had proclaimed at that moment he made his first step. This is a small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. In the same spirit of adventure and unknown possibilities, DOP began our journey with a similar small step. And that was when, in the year 2010, we played host to a group of 10 delegates from Myanmar, comprising of representatives from the Myanmar Edible Oil Dealers Association, MIODA, and the United Myanmar Federation of Chamber of Commerce and Industry, who visited our Felda Group Head Office in Kuala Lumpur. The main purpose of that visit was to establish business relationship and understanding, explore the Malaysian palm oil business and its processes from plantations, mills, refinery, and marketing operations, and to conduct site visits to plantations, mills, and refineries. The Felda Group was indeed proud to host such an esteemed business delegation from Myanmar, and within a year, the Felda Representative Office commenced operations with its official opening by Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad, our fourth Prime Minister of Malaysia, on 2nd November 2011. Followed by the first maiden shipment of 6,000 metric tons of bulk only to the Myanmar Economic Cooperation (MEC) in December 2011. DOP, in a major move to spearhead its local operations in Myanmar, appointed Mr. Abdul Rahman Lee Abdullah as its first country manager as of December 2012. And so the journey begins. As part of DOP's plan to build a long-term sustainable consumer goods footprint in Myanmar, a lot of planning was required, especially in the area of building brand awareness, consumer usage, and consumption of palm-based products. Through the close collaboration and cooperation we have had with the Malaysian Palm Oil Council, several trade and consumer promotional roadshows and exhibitions were organized in Yangon and Mandalay. As part of our overall strategy to penetrate the local market, a distribution agreement was also signed with our local business partner, Grand Wind Enterprises Limited, to expand our visibility and availability across the key markets in Myanmar. Sharing a common border with Thailand and Laos on the east, India and Bangladesh on the west, and China in the north, DOP views Myanmar as a potential growth engine to expand the company's portfolio of consumer goods. Indeed, for DOP, Myanmar is the first major international market expansion outside of the existing Malaysian domestic market, and therefore is a major milestone in realizing Felda Global Ventures' ambition to become one of the top 5 players in palm-based consumer goods in Southeast Asia. In terms of consumer goods in the food industry, Myanmar's largest consumer population of 6 million represents an attractive consumption market. And in the case of the cooking oil category, this is characterized by the market presence of various packs and packaging formats suitable for in-home usage and consumption. Additionally, in the case of out-of-home consumption, there is widespread presence of snacks and ready-to-eat foods readily available in food stalls and street markets. This means that for the consumer home as well as the industrial markets, the opportunities for cooking oil market is an attractive proposition in terms of volume growth potential and value creation. Based on our own consumer research study prior to market entry, as indicated in this slide, it was clear that there is a market opportunity for palm-based cooking products in Myanmar. Palm oil is the second most widely used edible oil, and in Malaysia-Myanmar market, use of palm oil as edible oil stands at 91% of all respondents surveyed. In a consumer research study, we also learned that Myanmar consumers have a very good access to the availability of palm cooking oil in the market, even better than groundnut oil. Palm cooking oil is also perceived as much cheaper than groundnut and sesame oil. However, palm cooking oil in terms of its suitability for health and when available in a hygienic condition are major concerns for the Myanmar consumer. In marketing terms, this research study therefore posed major challenges to DOP on how to craft a suitable marketing mix of product, pricing, promotion, and place for branded cooking oil targeted towards the Myanmar consumer. Saji brand cooking oil, based on its credentials as a culinary expert, is today the most popular cooking oil in Malaysia, trusted and consumed by Malaysian housewives for many years. It was obvious then for DOP to extend the same Saji heritage and credentials of a trusted brand with affordable pricing to the Myanmar consumer. Based on insights into the Myanmar consumer usage and attitude towards the cooking oil category, it was important that the right weight to be consistently delivered and an assortment of pack sizes be made available to fulfill the demand and consumption patterns of the typical Myanmar housewife. More importantly, the Saji brand portfolio cannot be compromised under any circumstances, and that is for the Saji brand to contain its core ingredient of palm oil be sourced fresh and directly from FGV's own plantations to ensure that the best quality fresh fruit bunches are used and consistent quality is guaranteed across the supply chain from upstream all the way downstream until the product reaches the consumption point. Saji brand also has the functional benefits such as vitamin E, is cholesterol-free, and has excellent frying properties. All these initial preparations culminated in the launch of Saji brand cooking oil in Myanmar on 30th September 2012. The first 9 months has shown excellent progress, and we believe our strategic entry is bearing fruit. In fact, as reported by Delima, our Malaysian news agency, on 1st October 2012, FGV has indicated intention to establish a cooking oil packing plant in Myanmar to expand availability and extend market coverage. Saji brand's launch in Myanmar covers a 360-degree communication package using a comprehensive mix of outdoor media, which is widely used in Myanmar, particularly billboards and giant posters at strategic locations for brand awareness. Extensive use of shop banners and posters at the retail point of chase to create brand visibility and presence typical sundry shops and edible oil outlets, which are the most popularly frequented places where the cooking oil is purchased by the Myanmar housewife. Every effort is also taken to ensure the Saji brand presence is connected to the consumer, and this included brand delivery on sales and distribution vehicles, putting the brand presence on moving billboards. DOP, in collaboration with a local distributor partner, Brandwin Enterprises Limited, developed a series of customized television commercials to spearhead and support the launch of Saji brand cooking oil with an advertising blitz over a 3-month period aimed at creating brand awareness and generating trial at the point of purchase. Here, I would like to share with you an example of a 20-second TV commercial. Can we have the sound? I'll show that again. On the ground, a 3-day Saji Food Carnival was conducted at Junction Mall Mountain to connect consumers to the brand, providing an avenue for food sampling, providing brand experience, and nutritional information about the benefits of palm cooking oil, inducing trial purchase, and building positive attributes of the Saji brand promise. At the shopper touch points, especially in supermarkets, which is increasingly a popular shopper destination channel, we also made significant investments in display prominence to attract shoppers and induce trial purchases supported with free promotional giveaways with purchase of Saji cooking oil during the launch period. At high traffic store locations, we also included trained product promoters to provide brand information and advice on the benefits and advantages of using Saji cooking oil to change consumer perception with respect to quality and nutritional benefits such as the presence of vitamin E and cholesterol-free Saji cooking oil. With huge investments in creating brand awareness and and generating brand awareness, interest above the line, it was extremely important and indeed crucial to mobilize our resources to ensure that Saji cooking oil is readily available at the right place, at the right time, and with the right assortment and quantities. All potential targeted retail outlets were approached to stock up Saji cooking oil from the small pack size of 1 liter to large industrial packs such as 18 liters jerry can packing. DOP organized a series of product knowledge training as well as basic selling skills to all our distributors, sales and distribution personnel to prepare and equip them with the right mindset to engage with customers across the major market channels. This is an important upfront investment necessary to ensure that the human aspects of go-to-market operations are well prepared for operational excellence and execution, and that a strong foundation for a market-led food organization culture is quickly established, blended with enthusiasm and passion demonstrated by the local go-to-market team, together with DOP's broad experience and skills in a fast-moving consumer goods environment. There is no doubt that the combined team would be able to meet and overcome the challenges that lie ahead. Since the first foundation of DOP's presence was first established some 3.5 years ago, although a short time, DOP has been and will continue to be receptive to fulfilling the Myanmar consumer demands in satisfying their needs. This will be a continuous process because ultimately success will be measured by how those consumers perceive the Saji brand in terms of its functional and emotional benefits. Our learnings so far have been extremely enriching, serving as an eye-opener not only in the Myanmar consumer foods industry, but also as a springboard into the broader consumer goods market in the Indo-China sub-region. Our journey so far has proven how important it is for marketing-led companies such as DOP to intimately understand the local culture and its market characteristics. For the Myanmar consumer, it is about good quality cooking oil at an affordable price. DOP chose to enter the Myanmar market by collaborating with a local partner, Brandwin Enterprises Limited, which has deep roots and understanding of the local environment. And more importantly, the team has the passion and resources to face market challenges together with DOP. This indeed forms the fundamental backbone of a true partnership. In a developing market like in Myanmar, one must take cognizance of the reality on the ground. End-to-end customer supply chain is in its infancy. Distribution channels are not well developed. Trade structures are in the early formative stage, and skilled sales resources are scarce. Therefore, expectations need to be realistic and take into account the cost to serve customers. DOP, therefore, puts in place a go-to-market operational structure that makes use of existing infrastructure and at the same time bearing in mind that there will be improvements and new avenues and resources will become available to do things better with greater efficiency and effectiveness. DOP will not be able to achieve what it has achieved today by going alone. Indeed, we believe that the sum of each individual part is always greater than the whole. From the market pioneering days, some 3.5 years ago, to today, we are deeply in gratitude and sincere appreciation with the Malaysian Palm Oil Council, MPOC, for being joint partners with us in pioneering the palm consumer market here in Myanmar, and the opportunity to be here as a presenter for this seminar. The Myanmar Edible Oil Dealers Association, MIODA, for collaboration and sound advice on trade developments in Myanmar. Myanmar Economic Cooperation, MEC, for their guidance and advice regarding economic developments in Myanmar. Grandwind Enterprises Limited, for excellent cooperation and support in the successful entry of Saji brand in Myanmar. And last but certainly not least, to Major Retired Amir alias, our former Felda Special Representative in Myanmar, who laid the foundation of Felda's presence in Myanmar. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings this presentation to an end, for which I would like to sincerely thank you for your kind attention. Thank you.